Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 29 in the ESV for June 29th, 2023. He who's often reproved, yet stiffens his neck, will suddenly be broken beyond healing. When the righteous increase, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people groan. He who loves wisdom makes his father glad, but a companion of prostitutes squanders his wealth. By justice a king builds up the land, but he who exacts gifts tears it down. A man who flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet. An evil man is ensnared in his transgression, but a righteous man sings and rejoices. A righteous man knows the rights of the poor. A wicked man does not understand such knowledge. Scoffers set a city aflame, but the wise turn away wrath. If a wise man has an argument with a fool, the fool only rages and laughs, and there's no quiet. Bloodthirsty men hate one who's blameless and seek the life of the upright. A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. If a ruler listens to a falsehood, all his officials will be wicked. The poor man and the oppressor meet together. The Lord gives light of the eyes to both. If a king faithfully judges the poor, his throne will be established forever. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. When the wicked increase, transgression increases, but the righteous will look upon their downfall. Discipline your son, and he will give you rest. He will give delight to your heart. Where there is no prophetic vision, the people are cast off restraint. But blessed is he who keeps the law. By mere words a servant is not disciplined, for though he understands, he will not respond. Do you see a man who's hasty in his words? There's more hope for a fool than for him. Whomever pampers his servant from childhood will in the end find him his heir. A man of wrath stirs up strife, and one given to anger causes much transgression. One's pride will bring him low, but he who's lowly in spirit will obtain honor. The partner of a thief hates his own life. He hears the curse, but discloses nothing. The fear of the man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. Many seek the face of the ruler, but it is from the Lord that a man gets justice. An unjust man is an abomination to the righteous, but one whose way is straight is an abomination to the wicked. Woo! Man, this is like our time passage right now. When the wicked rule, the people groan. He who loves wisdom makes his father glad. Hope I can qualify him in that. Uh-oh. I hear the children coming for me. Bloodthirsty men hate one who is blameless and seek the life of the upright. A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. Oh wait, back on 8. Scoffers set a city aflame. That sound like a year or 2 years, 4 or 5 we've had recently? Just a question, I suppose. The poor and the oppressor meet together. The Lord gives light to the eyes of both. God makes everybody. We're all equal, even if we're different. And, I just saw one of them march past me. I'm about to be in trouble. They're about to tie me down like Gulliver's Travels. What then will I do? My wife doesn't get home for another 2.5 hours. We're in trouble. I sent help. Speaking of which, discipline your son and he will give you rest. He will give you delight to your heart. Oh, I hope the sleepless nights I give my dad are at least lessening. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure as a dad, I'll never have just a sleepless night with my boys. But, or, I don't know how to put that. You get the message. A totally restful night. But I don't want to have sleepless nights. I want to have restful nights because my boys have been raised correctly and in the fear of the Lord. So I keep telling them, in a couple short years, you're going to think Dad's real stupid. And that's okay, because I'm teaching you to think critically about the concepts that you're going to confront in your adolescence. There goes the other one. Pushing the third one. Oh my God, they're about to fight over a bike. By mere words, a servant's not disciplined, for though he understands, he will not respond. Yeah, because you may read the word, but if you don't live it out and you don't experience it, you don't understand in the same way. You don't turn. Repent, that is to say. One's pride will bring him low, kind of like Satan, cast down like lightning from heaven to the earth. So, I don't want to be brought low. It's just better to be realistic and know my limits and be a humble guy and try to remain humble and not take pride in being humble. Uh-oh. The wild lettuce is blooming. The time for the syrup is at hand. Lactuca wild lettuce syrup. Natural painkiller, and just trying to get a harvest from my land, So need to do that, dehydrate it and process it. This one's trying to get my attention by being bad, so let me go and deal with this shenanigans before the little one suffers for it and gets hurt. An unjust man is an abomination to the righteous, but one whose way is straight is an abomination to the wicked. I'm going to have to sign off and intervene here, because I don't want to see the little one get hurt as the two of them fight over who gets to push the stroller around. Don't pray for patience. You get these kind of tests. Oh, Lord, be with me and anybody watching. Go with God. Be blessed.